Hello, friends. This is Joey. Welcome to EnglishSpeakEz, your safe space for learning English step by step. You know, this morning I was looking at a photo on my wall. It's a picture of my family from last summer. My mom, my dad, my sister, and me. We're all smiling. And I thought, talking about family is one of the first things we do when we meet new people. But sometimes it's also one of the hardest things to talk about in English. Maybe you know all the words in your language, but in English you freeze. You want to say something, but the words don't come. I've been there. I remember my first English class. The teacher asked, "Tell me about your family." And I just sat there, silent. It was so frustrating, but here's the good news. Today, we're going to change that. Together, we're going to learn how to talk about your family with confidence. By the end of our time today, you'll be able to introduce your family members. You'll be able to describe what they do, and you'll feel confident doing it. So take a deep breath, relax. We're in this together. Let's begin. Imagine this scene. You're at a new job. It's your first day. During lunch break, a friendly coworker sits next to you. She smiles and says, "So, tell me about yourself. Do you have a big family?" Your mind goes blank. You want to answer, but you're not sure how to start. So you smile nervously and say something short. Maybe just, "Yes, big family." And then the conversation stops. You feel disappointed. This happens to so many English learners, and I want you to know it's completely normal. You're not alone. When we talk about family, we're talking about the people we love. We want to get it right, and that pressure makes it scary. But let me tell you something important. You don't need perfect English to talk about your family. You need simple, clear sentences. You need a few good expressions, and you need confidence. That's what we're building today. Let me clear up some common myths. First myth, I need to know all the family words before I can talk about my family. Not true. You can start with just 4 or 5 basic words. Mother, father, sister, brother. That's enough to begin. Second myth, if I make a mistake talking about my family, people will judge me. Listen carefully. People will not judge you. When you try to speak English, people see your courage. Making mistakes is part of learning. Now, let's dive into a real conversation. I want you to imagine 2 people meeting for the first time. Their names are Maria and John. Let's listen to their conversation. Maria says, "Hi, my name is Maria." "Nice to meet you." John smiles and says, "Nice to meet you too, Maria." "I'm John." Maria takes a breath and says, "I'm from Mexico." "Where are you from?" John answers, "I'm from Canada." "Do you have a family?" Maria nods and says, "Yes, I have a small family. I have a mother and a father." John says, "That's nice. I have a big family. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister." Maria looks interested and asks, "Oh, really? Are they older or younger?" John thinks for a moment and says, "1 brother is older. 1 brother is younger. My sister is the youngest." Maria smiles and says, "My family is small, but we are very close." John agrees and says, "That's the most important thing." Now, let's think about what made this conversation work. First, Maria started simple. She said, "I have a small family," clear and easy. Then she added one detail. "I have a mother and a father." Step by step. John did the same thing. They both kept their sentences short. They both spoke at their own pace. That's what good conversation looks like. All right, let's learn some key expressions. These are the building blocks for talking about your family. I'm going to teach you 10 essential expressions. For each one, I'll give you examples. Ready? Let's go. Expression number 1. I have a mother and a father. This is the most basic sentence. You can also say, I have a mom and a dad. Both are correct. Mom and dad are more casual. Mother and father are more formal. Example sentences. I have a mother. She is very kind. I have a father. He works hard. My mom and dad live in Seoul. Expression number 2. I have one brother. Use this when you have siblings. You can change the number. I have 2 sisters. I have one brother and one sister. Example sentences. I have one brother. His name is Tom. I have 2 sisters. They are both younger than me. Expression number 3. I'm an only child. Use this when you have no brothers or sisters. It's a very common phrase. Example sentences. I'm an only child. I have no siblings. I'm an only child, but I have many cousins. Expression number 4. My family is big. Or, my family is small. Use this to describe the size of your family. Example sentences. My family is big. I have 5 siblings. My family is small. It's just me and my mom. Expression number 5. I live with my parents. Use this to describe your living situation. You can change it. I live with my grandparents. I live alone. Example sentences. I live with my parents in a small apartment. I live alone, but I call my family every day. Expression number 6. My mother is a teacher. Use this to describe what your family members do. Example sentences. My father is a doctor. My sister is a student. My brother works in a bank. Expression number 7. My brother is older than me. Or, my sister is younger than me. Use this to talk about age. Example sentences. My brother is older. He is 25. My sister is younger. She is still in school. Expression number 8. I'm very close to my family. Use this to describe your relationship. Close means you have a strong, loving bond. Example sentences. I'm very close to my mother. We talk every day. My family is very close. We spend a lot of time together. Expression number 9. My grandmother lives with us. Use this to describe who lives in your home. Example sentences. My grandfather lives with us. He helps take care of the house. My aunt lives nearby. Expression number 10. Family is very important to me. Use this to express your values. Example sentences. Family is very important to me. I always put them first. My family supports me in everything I do. Now, let's practice together. I'm going to say some sentences slowly. Listen carefully. Then, say them out loud with me. Don't worry about being perfect. Just try your best. I have a family. Say it with me. I have a family. I have a mother. Say it with me. I have a mother. I have a father. Let's say it together. I have a father. I have one brother. Repeat after me. I have one brother. My family is small. Let's say it. My family is small. I live with my parents. Say it with me. I live with my parents. My mother is a teacher. Repeat. My mother is a teacher. I'm an only child. Let's say it together. I'm an only child. I'm very close to my family. Say it with me. I'm very close to my family. Family is important to me. Let's say it. Family is important to me. Excellent work. You're doing great. Now let me share my own morning routine with my family. Every morning, I wake up early. I go to the kitchen. My mom is already there. She's making coffee. I say, "Good morning, Mom." She smiles and says, "Good morning, sweetheart." Then my dad comes in. We all sit together for a quick breakfast. Then I grab my bag, kiss my mom goodbye, and head out. This small routine makes me feel loved. Now I want you to think about your own family. Picture them in your mind. Think about your mother. What does she do? Think about your father. Think about your siblings if you have them. Now imagine describing them in English. You might say, "My mother has black hair," or "My father is tall." Start simple. Use the words you know. Let me give you more practice sentences. My grandmother lives with us. My grandfather is retired. I have 3 cousins. My aunt is very kind. My family eats dinner together every night. I call my parents every Sunday. My mom sends me text messages every morning. My dad gives good advice. My family celebrates birthdays together. Talking about family isn't just about vocabulary. It's about sharing moments. It's about letting people into your life. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Remember, if you make a small mistake, it's okay. If you say, "I have 2 brothers" instead of "I have 2 brothers," the other person will understand. Don't let fear of mistakes stop you from speaking. Every time you try, you're improving. When you meet someone new and they ask about your family, what will you say? Start with the basics. "I have a small family," or "I have a big family." Then add 1 or 2 details. "I have a mother and a father." "I also have 1 sister." If they ask more questions, you can share more. Short sentences, clear information, natural conversation. All right, my friends, look how far we've come today. When we started, maybe you felt nervous about talking about your family in English, but now you have so many tools. You know how to say, "I have a mother and a father." You know how to describe your family as big or small. You know how to talk about where you live. And most importantly, you know that it's okay to start simple. Here's your challenge for tomorrow. I want you to practice describing your family out loud. Stand in front of a mirror if that helps. Start with this sentence. "My name is blank. I have a small family." Then add details. "I have a mother. Her name is blank." Keep going. Say it slowly. This practice will build your confidence. Before we finish, I want to tell you why I believe in you. Learning a language is hard. It takes courage. But you're here. You're trying. You're growing. And that tells me you're brave. You're determined. And you will succeed. Remember, we're on this journey together. Every lesson brings you closer to fluency. Talking about your family is just one step, but it's an important step. Because when you can share your family with others, you're sharing your heart. So keep going, keep practicing, keep believing in yourself. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I'll see you in the next lesson. Until then, take care. This is Joey from EnglishSpeakEz, and I believe in you.